when the last British covering ships, warships, after this action of the Peter Stahl, went back to Britain, fast cruisers and destroyers, and close under the Algerian coast. Well, we got them at last, and we made a successful attack, but I got a splinter through my wing, and 150 liters, where there's a tank, also an auxiliary tank there and there, was flowing out, and it leaked, so I couldn't go home. I was far away, I wasn't in the Algerian coast. And so I had to look out for any landing ground in French Algeria, which I found. It was a little town at Philippeville, and there was an airport, and there I landed. All right, the French were under a special treaty with us, armistice, and so also there in Algeria, and up came on a little car a captain who introduced himself, and he spoke a fluent German. He was obviously from Alsace, one of the Germans. And I said to him, please fill up my plane. Only that one tank you need not. Oh, no, monsieur, he said, that's not possible. We have to wireless or telephone to Wiesbaden, where the permanent Armistice Commission is sitting, and you are sitting at our petrol tap, and everything what we are filling in to you, we have to have the permission from Wiesbaden that we get it replaced. Until we don't have the yes, we cannot fill in. Oh, man, and how long will this take? No, yeah, more than a day, he said. Yeah, no. But I have to introduce you to the commander of the garrison here. So we drove, and my gunner also, we drove into town, and there were splendid French colonial barracks with iron rod windows and door and gutters which opened, and tiles on the floor, beautiful, beautiful. And there I was standing with my gunner and with that captain, and from far away from his room, a colonel came with long boots and with spurs and with a pince-nez on his on his eyes and white sleeves and a kepi. He was a typical French officer. So he came, clear, 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 clear. And then the captain introduced me to that colonel. And now I thought he would at least give me the hand and ask something. Nothing. His eyes were blinkering on me for half a minute. Didn't give my hand. And then he turned and went away, clear, 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 clear. And the poor captain said, oh man, dommage, he cannot forget Alsace. I said, we also have not forgotten that old German piece. Yeah. And there we were sitting then for more than 30 hours. And we got a room in a hospital, and that hospital was high on the seaside. And there doctors came. And they said, have you given it to them, to the English? Because they were all full of fury, because the English had sank their fleet in Oran. That's not forgotten. Have you given it to them? Oh, I thought, I think so, yes. And where are you? Where have your Italians also been with you? And I was beginning a bit cumbersome, and I was saying in my French, yes, they were not at this mission, but, and when I had said this, they said, yes, yes, they were not in this mission, and you will never see them. We congratulate you to your splendid allies. und laughed. So,